And welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. Today we're going to tackle some pretty decent sized obstacles. I can't stay up all night, I never can. I'm a big boy, gotta work, gotta make the money, right? And this doesn't quite do that at all. This is just a labor of love for me. But still gotta do it. It's written somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere that I have to do this. Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. Ikaris. I haven't done any of this yet. It's been out a day or two now? So probably should work on it now, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should do that. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Starting off with against Elsa Bloodstone. Of course, the person that can shoot us out of the sky, right? Right. That's gonna be the only bad thing about this, really, is her red, and they put her red at 3. I guess they're being nice to us. Everything else should be pretty cut and dry. That blue's gonna hurt us a lot if she gets it off, but I mean, it won't hurt us if we're in the air. So now we're obviously going to use the loner, and we're going to focus on his yellow as much as possible. Ikaris' match damage is increased by 25% for every yellow you have. Purple will be secondary because if we can get in the air, he will make a friendly match of his own when he's airborne, and of course he's going to deal that extra match damage. It's going to be ridiculous. I've already tried it out a little bit myself. If you've been going through the introducing Ikaris stages, you've been noticing, at least I hope you notice, that his damage to someone in the back when he's airborne is based on whoever is doing the match damage. So I punched someone with Colossus for like 5k, he hit someone in the back for like 8k. It's definitely not what I expected, and it's amazing and definitely worthwhile. My numbers I just said, by the way, were like just made up on the fly. Just to say, point is, he hits harder in the back when you put that purple up high and that yellow up high. That's where it should be. Give me this boost too. We don't need that. Okay, let's go. First one up. Oh, hey Mark, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. So let's take it to Elsa and let's try on some animations, because you know, Ikaris is the new guy. We gotta kind of, visualize what he's doing. I is fine, Mark. How are you doing? Let's see. I want that yellow. Thanks for catching a stream. I really do appreciate it. I'm just gonna take care of some of these, I don't know, nincompoops here in the S.H.I.E.L.D. training, or I keep saying S.H.I.E.L.D. training, old habits die hard, but welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. for Ikaris. S.H.I.E.L.D. training, when you really couldn't do it all unless you were a 209 or higher. You're still at work? Well, I appreciate you tuning in from work. Well, work is the only reason I have to stop when I stop, because I need to sleep for it. Oh boy, Elsa's got enough to shoot us out of the sky now if we go airborne. Not cool. Let me just check her AP out. Yep, 7. Stuns all airborne invisible enemies for 2 turns. So in other words, just let her fire it when we're not airborne. She can shoot me when I'm not airborne. I'll go airborne later. So if she's got the red to shoot you out of the sky, don't just jump into the sky and let her do it. Okay, that's gonna hurt. That blue is dangerous. I need to get in the sky like... Okay, you can stop getting lucky matches after lucky matches. Look at that cascade. You have a question? Hi, Mark. I see it. But amongst all this rubble of my character, I see it. Jeez. She's gonna ruin me. Go ahead and ask away whenever. I'm busy trying to see what is going to be my best move here. Dang. I need the purple. And I need to make sure she gets no more red. She's gonna have blue. She's gonna kill me. Yikes. I'm dead. I only have 8. This is only gonna do... Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Because she's just gonna hit blue. And she's gonna ruin my life. Well, might as well go out swinging. I really wish I could match those crits with that yellow, but that's not doable. I say that because I got some yellow to built up for some, some decent damage. So what am I doing right now? 320 on red, 280 on purple, 245 on yellow. Yeah, definitely outclassing our match damage. I found a third for... I assume that's Polaris and Medusa. It's America Chavez. But when I favorite all 3 of them, whenever I open packs characters, I get shards for every other characters except for them. Why? Okay. You favorited Polaris, Medusa, and America Chavez. And when you open packs, you're getting shards for every other 4-star or just your 3 stars? Sorry, I'm just trying to be really... Make sure I get the idea down pat. Oh my god, that finished her? I didn't think the double purple crit was going to do it. I really didn't think that was going to be enough damage there. But, yeah, tell me what's up. Like, do you get just for 3 stars or 4 stars as well? Like, what packs are we talking about? Because I'm happy to go on my roster and kind of show you how I run it right now. I'm getting shards for 3 and 4 stars that I don't even have or favorite. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you how I have mine set up. I don't think it should go any other way, but hey, bear with me here. So when I click on a character, you can see the heart in the upper right-hand corner is grayed out. They are not favorited. The other way around. Here's my favorites. I only have 1 5, 1 4, and 1 3 hearted. You see Scarlet Witch hearted twice because if you heart one, you're going to get the other one. Just how it works. So if I click on them, you can see the heart and the blue up there is actually lit up. It's colored. Blobs is colored yellow. Heimdall's is colored purple. But if it's not favorited, it's gray. Is yours work the same way? You should only have those characters you talked about, Polaris, Medusa, and America Chavez, hearted. So yes, those are the only ones you have hearted. Okay. And when you open a heroic or mighty or legendary, you're getting shards for the other 4 stars? Because, I mean, if that's exactly what you're saying, you should not be. It sounds like you have every other character hearted except for them, which that's, I mean, I can't imagine you went through and hit heart on every other character. That would be a lot of extra work. I mean, I could easily heart and unheart people like right from this screen, so maybe they're hearted on accident. Like, you rarely open legendary because of low hero points. That's a very good strategy. Thank you for actually saying that. When people don't have the slots of the hero points available and they open legendaries anyways, I kind of cringe. But no, it's... So like, if I just randomly click here, if I click on this vulture, but I click right here, I just hearted him on accident. Well, purposefully on accident. But it's very easy to do. I can heart and unheart right from this menu here. So yeah, I just hearted her, and then I went into her on accident. Can you go into your filters and just check out your favorites? I mean, obviously I can't see your screen right now, but maybe you have extra people hearted that you shouldn't, because there's no reason to get To be honest, I used the hero point to help out the 3 stars there with skills. Yeah, I don't blame you there either. And once you get the 3-star farm, you got all the 3 stars champed, then I would stop doing that. But yeah, once you get them all champed up, move on. But it's not a bad use for them to start out, because that'll zoom you right through the 3-star farm territory. Yeah, your shards should only go to the people you have hearted. The only time you'll get shards in other characters is if it's a designated reward. Let's say if I went into the store here and I bought shards for someone, obviously it's going to give them to that character. Or if I, playing a PvE or PvP and they give me 50 shards for a character because I reached a certain milestone. I looked over and over and I made sure no one else was starred. Okay. Then you've done it all right. My only suggestion from here is if you're getting shards for characters you shouldn't be getting, there's one awesome thing about Marvel Puzzle Quest I can't say about many other games. Now, to be fair, I haven't played a ton of other games, but if you go up into, I'm backing out here. There it is, settings, and scroll through the menu here. I think I went past it. There it is, help, right at the top, help. Why? Because at the top right of the help menu is the little text bubble thing. D3 Go Support. Click New Conversation. Excuse me. My cat is trapped behind a wall. 1 second. Arlo? Come here. Come here. Come here. Arlo? Come here. Come here. Come here. You're not supposed to go in there. Oh man. Okay. So that was interesting. Sorry about that, Mark. Can you hear me still? I had to go and leave the stream for a second because my pet had gotten trapped himself in a precarious area. I don't even know how he did it. Anyways, thank you very much for your patience in the meantime. Let's see. Let me get back out of here. So if you go to D3 Go Support, at the bottom of the screen is this new conversation button. I hope you see it. From there, you can... Yeah, he was trapped between... Well, I got walls in the basement. We installed them to finish the basement. So there's a wall, and then there's a tiny bit of space, and then the cement wall. And he jumped up from obstacle to obstacle and fell down between them. Mind you, he's a young cat. He's 1.5 years old, so he's still exploring. I think he's learned a lesson. Anyways. Whew. Yeah. He's fine now. He's out, and he's just walking around like nothing happened. So yeah, click the new conversation. It'll bring up a text message option. You can send support to D3 Go. They've been really good with me. I think I've sent a handful of questions to them in the past, maybe 4 or 5. And every time they answer within 48 hours. And better yet, they usually give me back what I've lost if it's something I lost at all. So in your case, like if you say like, hey, I've been opening tokens and getting the wrong shards or whatever, they might address that by like maybe handing you over a few shards in the selected characters you have, or maybe they'll do some account maintenance for you, or one way or the other. They're usually really good and they're really efficient. I wish I could help you more with that, but it sounds like you've done all the right steps to get the right characters selected. If you have any other questions on it, I'm going to try to answer them, but it sounds like you've done everything you can do. Now the cat's walking next to me like, hey, you want to do it again? No, I don't. Trying to find a good team around Medusa and Polaris. Dr. Octopus ain't bad, but that kind of assumes that you have enemies with tiles that you could use. You are senpai? I have to admit, I don't know what you mean by that. I apologize. But yes, for Medusa and Polaris, I mean, I don't know if you could aim for him at all, but I still highly suggest either 4-star Rocket or 4-star Carnage. Both guys will treat Medusa and Polaris really nicely, letting you get things off nice and early. That's just my suggestion. Another one you could go with, let's see. If once again, Dr. Octopus relies on enemy tiles, someone much like him is 3-star Hawkeye. He uses enemy tiles to make AP for the team. And of course, Polaris and Medusa both love the blue and purple. Senpai is teacher. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you. Let's see. From here, let's see. What am I doing here? Test your metal. We're pitting our best against you. Good luck, recruit. Okay. We've been sitting on the screen long enough. I'm not going to fight Ikaris versus Ikaris. That's ridiculous. We should probably use someone that could take him down, though. So, you have 4-star Carnage. I opened him with his red skill. Okay. Well, he's going to be, well, honestly, worthless until you get black on him. His black skill is where it's at. It makes a couple of friendly tiles, a couple enemy tiles, and that's really all you're looking for. Every turn, he just makes tiles passively. And of course, Polaris and Medusa are like, yummy. Let me have some of that. So, Carnage is really good for that. If you're trying to 3-star route, you could always just start small, like, let's just off the top of my head, Iron Fist makes that attack tile. I know it's only one attack tile, but his green makes more strike tiles as well. Dakin is not bad because just matching a green gets you 2 strike tiles out there, assuming you put his purple at 5. I mean, and this is just 3-star talk, you know. There's other options, but those are just some of the first ones that come to my head. I probably could look on here real quick. I mean, Blade. I forgot about Blade. 3-star Blade. He makes a strike tile passively as long as there's enough red out there for you. That's not a bad option. If you don't mind waiting for enough black, Storm is going to flood the board for you, but I think that's too much of a wait, personally, to get results. Other than that, I mean, Dr. Doom's black, but it takes like, I don't know, what, 12? It's kind of ridiculous. Magneto's yellow, takes like 8. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think if you're going to go 3-star route, probably one of the best 3-stars to feed Polaris and Medusa is Dakin. Dakin's purple at 5 is going to make you 2 strike tiles for every green match that anyone makes, you or the enemy. Aim for green matches, Polaris and Medusa are going to do the rest. Do you got Dakin? Oh, that's a good point. 3-star Dr. Octopus does give shards for Carnage. So, I mean, that's a good option to go for there in that regard. I can't fault you for that. It's just Dr. Octopus doesn't lend anything to the team if the enemy doesn't match anything. Like if the enemy has no special tiles, then Dr. Octopus isn't doing anything. You know, I know in PvE you're gonna have plenty of goons to fight, so Dr. Octopus will help out plenty. But if you do PvP at all, let's say the enemy packs an Okoye. Oh no, you're not gonna do Okoye against you. Let's say America Chavez, or I don't know. Just there's plenty of guys that don't use special tiles. Am I right? I'm just drawing a blank right now. But if you go against any of them, Dr. Octopus is going to come up dry. But I mean, it's not a bad idea because Carnage is fed by him. So I mean, there is that. I can't fault you on that realm of thought at all. Here, I gotta get back to what we were doing here. Let's see. Clear the filters. For Ikaris, I do want to pull out someone that's specifically made to fight him, and we don't get to see him often enough. Archangel. I mean, it's a 5-star. This is overkill, okay? But honestly, I don't know about you. I just want to see how someone just automatically takes down Ikaris. You don't have Dakin? Dakin should be easy enough for you to get because 2-star Dakin feeds 3-star. So if you get your 2-star champed up to where you're farming them, you'll be getting 3-star Dakin shards and covers before you know it. Shoot, even 2-star Dakin's going to feed Polaris and Medusa because he's going to make strikes passively. So, I mean, just a thought. I mean, I don't think he feeds anyone important on the 4-star level, unfortunately. Anyone important for your plan, that is. So I gotta respect your Dr. Octopus into Carnage plan. I just think other characters are going to work better now, but your later game plan is very solid. Black Panther, Dr. Octopus, Doctor Strange, Thanos. And Sam Worthy. Oh, Worthy isn't like Worthy Captain? Let's see. Let me get this yellow away from him. I want that Cascade. Ooh. Match 5. Quicksilver, She-Hulk, Hulk. For my 3-star. Got it. She-Hulk is fun, but I don't think she's going to fit that team well. Hulk can do really cool things with the right partners, but it's all because of his anger passive. That's a whole nother build. I'm not going to get into that right now. That'll be a whole nother tangent I'll go off on, and it'll take way too much time. Wow, that happened quick. I forgot that 5-star damage was so high. I was just sitting there casually matching. My bad, Ikaris. Didn't mean to insult you. Storm, Doctor Doom, also for my 3 stars. Now, Storm's not bad. Because her black alone is going to get you a ton of attack tiles out there, but you got to aim for that black. Otherwise, it's not going to really help that team. Conversely, she does add into 4-star Thor, which also, you know, that's not a bad feeder, really. But then again, that's just for charge tiles, so I don't know if that's really the route you want to go. I love charge tiles, don't get me wrong, it's kind of not meta. Doctor Doom is cool for, once again, black. It needs 12 black to get all those attack tiles out. But I don't think he's going to feed your team that well. Loki and Spider-Man 3-star are all my 3 stars. Now, Spider-Man 3-star ain't going to be bad, because Spider-Man 3-star is going to... he makes a projectile passively every time you match a purple. So, that's not a bad thing at all. And that's going to feed, I think, Infinity Spider, if I remember correctly. I could be off on that. So and Infinity Spidey is not bad. But once again, this doesn't necessarily feed into your Polaris Medusa end game that you're talking about. So out of all your options, honestly, Dr. Octopus is probably your most solid. and I have to give you props. That's a pretty good pick. I probably would have picked Dakin myself and then just suffered. like I would have played with Dakin and got him built up, and then eventually favorited Dr. Octopus, but just kept using Dakin until I got Carnage built. Punisher 3-star. Punisher's not bad because his green makes strikes, his black can make attacks. You have 2 different ways to make them, but they're active, so you're gonna have to gain that AP to put those effects out on the board. So it's not passive, it will take time, but he does have 2 abilities that make it work. I am not surprised that you say you have more 4-stars than 3-stars. There are, over 100 4-stars in the game and not even 50 3-stars, really. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Like here, look at that. Look at my filter right here. Rarity, 3-star, 48. And one of them is a farm. I'm farming a 3-star Scarlet Witch. So only 47 3-stars, really, in the game. So... yeah, but there's 119 4-stars. So, yeah. I'm not surprised. Anyways, what are we doing here? Oh, yeah. We're going to walk through the first couple of nodes here. Thanos. And... how's my half-Thor looking? Does he need to get hurt a little bit? Broken down? Yeah, maybe 1 hit. Thanos can help us tenderize him a moment. Oh, he's tenderized already. I didn't realize that. Okay, cool. Let's go. Yeah. By the way, Mark, I'm going to take your advice here on something. I'm looking, if I'm the senpai, as you said, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think this would be better if I turned the sound effects on? Honest answer. Your most recent 4-star pull was Black Widow. You know, that's a community divider there. I know some people that think Black Widow 4-star is horrible. I personally think she's really cool in the right team makeup, which I guess by definition doesn't make her that great. But she has an ability to lower the AP cost of things you have and to punish people while they're stunned. I think when you play her right, she can be really cool. But that also means that she needs the right teammates. And Polaris and Medusa are not those teammates, unfortunately. With sound effects are good, but I enjoyed it without it. Okay. I mean, we'll leave it as... well, sound effects are good. We'll turn it on. How about that? Let's get into a fight and we'll do this. Oh, wait. Am I in the third one? I'm in the third one. I didn't realize that. So wait a minute. We're going to fight this fight and they want me to use Rogue? Really? Why Rogue? Why is Rogue teamed with Ikaris? Ikaris. When I pronounce it. Oh, you didn't recruit her yet. I get the HP. I get it. I remember those days. You know, honestly, if you end up not recruiting her, it's not the end of the world. She's not anything worth writing home about. She's not horrible, but your 3-star farm, 2-star farm, those things are more important than getting every 4-star right now. You need to get the farms rolling so that you can get the hero points rolling as like a constant flow of money, so to speak. And then you'll have the slots to afford, you know, things like a 4-star Black Widow on the side. Why Rogue? It's so weird. I'm not quite sure why Rogue. I guess maybe because she takes reduced match damage, so like while Ikaris is up in the sky having fun, Rogue is down on the ground just soaking hits and like barely taking damage for it. It's just a theory. My playstyle, like I said, is a passive team. I prefer passive teams. I love the playstyle. And I don't blame you. Honestly, passives rule this game. They used to not be so rampant, but nowadays passives are so good that if you don't play with them, you're basically shortchanging yourself. It's not to say you can't win with other styles, but I mean, if we're gonna like talk like tier listings and stuff like that, any character that has a passive ability is automatically got a leg up on the competition. Who's gonna go with Rogue? I'm gonna cut out the 5 stars. We're gonna go with someone in the 4-star league. I'm curious about something. I've been curious about this. I kind of want to do this. Get Vulture rolling in there so I can get Ikaris in the sky, Vulture in the sky, and have Rogue sitting down there just like she takes reduced damage, and those two won't be like dying anytime soon. That might be fun. Let's see how this works. You also got 4-star Ghost. 4-star Ghost is not bad when you play to maximize her passive match damage increase. It's pretty good. Now that said, you kind of have to make the whole team built around it. 4-star Ghost isn't the sort of character that you could like hope that she works while you're working on someone else's plan. It's just not how she rolls. But if you plan around her match damage doing good, then you'll bash through people's skulls pretty quickly. Vulture's great. Vulture's kind of a one-man army of sorts. His black, as I'm about ready to do it, puts me in airborne and for 2 turns. And look at that. I gain 4 green, 3 blue, 2 black, and 1 red for every turn I'm airborne. That's a lot of AP for just 6 black spent. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm going to take that. We're going to roll with it. I'm going to get a little more black so that way once he comes down from being airborne, he's going to go right back in the sky. No reason not to. Yes, I don't blame you. But Polaris is the top 4-star in the game. There's no reason not to put all your eggs into that basket. Medusa just goes with her so easy, like peanut butter and jelly. So, yes, definitely put everything into them. I can't blame you one bit. I'm going to siphon this guy's green because I'm going to match this green. And that's going to be awesome. America Chavez will be fun. Because she's going to take all that extra AP and do more damage with it. But I think you've got other options out there that'll do even better. For example, Blob. Blob will be fun for you. He's very new. I know this. You can't feed into him, unfortunately. But he will take all those extra tiles at the bottom and just get beefier and beefier and beefier. And if Polaris and Medusa aren't going to kill him, your blob beast of a tank will kill him. He's actually really good. People don't talk enough about him, I don't think. Of course, I don't think I look enough online anyways, but still, you get my point. Let's do a little bit of flying. I love that passive right there. See, that's a good passive. He fires off that blue automatically when he has 10, and it kills more variety of tiles when he's airborne and does it passively. It's great stuff. I wish I had more green out here. I kind of want to siphon some more. By the way, this Ikaris buff, this passive where he hits someone in the back. Oh man, it's ridiculous. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I can get yellow? Oh, that's going to make Ikaris even stronger. That's ridiculous. I'll take that all day. We'll match this. extra match damage in the background. I have Blob, but I've yet to put any time into him yet. Is that bad? I wouldn't say it's bad. He's really new. A lot of people haven't had a lot of time to explore and really look at him yet. So, no, it's not bad. But I've almost got him champed. I'm one cover short of champing him, and let me just say, from the little bit of experience I have with him, it's been a pleasure. Like, I got his match damage because of Polaris. Polaris and Rocket had enough strikes on the board that Blob turned a lot of them into extra match damage for himself. He ended up doing more match damage than a 5-star character. So, yeah. I think Blob is not to be overlooked. He's kind of like an anti-Polaris character, mixed with a little bit of Carnage, something along those lines. Not Carnage, I'm sorry. Karnak. Wrong K character. K sounding name. Whatever. I'll use my words right one day. Okay, who have they got us using here? Yes! Okay, a lot of people weren't looking too favorably on Cyclops, 5-star, Phoenix 5, whatever. But let me just tell you something. I like him. I like him for one reason, and the same reason that they have him in this team, and I know it, is that yellow. Every time he casts it, Cyclops' teammates' match damage increases by 75%. How cool is that? Yeah, that's really it. I don't have to look at the rest of these. I know what they do, but that's not the point. The point is, because of him, I've been thinking about this since day one I saw Ikaris' ability. Match damage increased by 25% for every yellow AP. This increases active while Ikaris is airborne. When he's airborne, he deals 380% of his match damage to the enemy in the back. Well, that's cool. And then Cyclops says, I'm going to increase my teammates' match damage. Excuse me? So yeah, I've been thinking about this. So I'm really happy this is happening now. Howard the Duck. My thoughts on Howard the Duck. I don't think he's that great. But he has one primary use that I will never forget. He's got something that a lot of people don't have. No, it's not his invisibility that puts out like 3 or 4 invisibility tiles and hard to hit him because of that. Nope, not at all. It's fun. No, it's not his clear all the greens from the board with his green demanding ability. Nope, it's his Bill of Rights. That blue ability of his costs only 10. And I say only because at level 5 for 10, you get rid of, what was it? You get rid of 5 enemy tiles on the board and stun them for 3 turns, if I remember correctly. I'll even pull it up. What was it? Blue, purple, green, was it? Yeah. What was that? There it is. Convert 5 random enemy special tiles to basic tiles and stun the target for 3 turns. Are you kidding me? Random enemy special tiles. What does that mean? Countdowns, repeaters, web tiles for some reason count. Just whatever's an enemy special. That includes fighting the boss Apocalypse and turning his henchman tiles, his death tiles and other stuff like that into just normal tiles. Thanos's Infinity Stones, if you really wanted to, Howard could just turn them into normal tiles. Howard's Bill of Rights gets 5 random enemy tiles and stun the target for 3 turns, all for 10 blue. There are characters out there like Medusa, like 3-star Hawkeye, like Bishop, like Beta Ray Bill that generate blue AP. Howard the Duck can use it and totally ruin an enemy's plan. And that's something I will not forget about him. Now, am I using him on every team? No, not at all. I'm using him when I see someone and I have a tricky plan like ooh, I'm going to get a ton of blue AP and ruin their day with this. I've used him for that stuff before. I think America Chavez versus Carnage is a toss-up. It really depends on how much AP America Chavez is going to get before Carnage gets too many tiles on the board. because it's really a race at that point. If America Chavez can fall into some cascades and get more AP than Carnage can, she can punch her way right through that symbiote. However, if Carnage is allowed to be left unchecked and get a ton of tiles on the board and fire one green off, because he does more damage hitting special tiles, that could spell doom for Chavez. So honestly, that's a toss-up on who's going to win. More often than not, I would say my money's on America Chavez, because she can make crit tiles just passively. But that just assumes that she's going to get that AP. That's the big assumption. I really need to pick a character. Let's see. Someone who could generate yellow. Should I do this? Let's do this. I really want to test this out. I'm using Half Thor. It's kind of cheap, but if I use Half Thor, I'm going to generate a lot of yellow, and I really want to see how this plays with Cyclops and Ikaris. I want to see this work really hard. I almost feel like if I do it now, then I won't be tempted to do this on day 2 and day 3 nodes. Okay, so let's start off with this. Sorry again for rambling. It's all good, man. Shoot, look at me. I'm rambling with you. Just imagine if there were more people in my chat. I'd be having too many conversations. I need a manager to direct me. I can be chatty as well. Want more purple, want more yellow. See, now we almost got Cyclops yellow rolling. See, there's the match for... Well, you know what? There's no one on that team that makes matches. So I can just do this and leave that match for. No one's going to take it. Here we go. Match damage increase. So it says right here, Cyclops teammates are dealing 75% bonus match damage. Yay! Ikaris is dealing 25% for every yellow AP I have. I have only 2 right now because I used some from Cyclops. I'm going to use all the Cyclops stuff I can up first. You see that damage I'm doing in the background to that dude? That poor guy in the back. Look at that. It's just extra, just tacking onto you. Poor them. It's not even fair. I'm gonna use this because this is a stun mixed with a countdown, and these guys don't move tiles. I shouldn't say a countdown, I'm sorry. I meant something else with it. 6 tiles of red, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of his red, and his red is gonna do that, but I kind of want to save my red for Ikaris. Look at that. Almost 14k damage. Remember, the 4-star is always boosted. The new guy's always boosted on these Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D., so don't ignore their abilities. So once he comes down from the air, I'm going to fire his red, because I want to see like how badly we just hurt somebody. Poor assassin. Oh, ouch. That doesn't happen often. They actually got a hit in, and they're goons. Okay, so he came down from the sky, which means we're going to fire off this red. A little bit of Cyclops action there. We're going to do it again. Because remember, I'm getting more yellow and purple just for being back from the sky when firing that red. It's kind of ridiculous. We're going to do a little bit of levitation. What do we got over here? Want to use one of these? We probably should. Let's use Wounded Pride. It's not that cool of an ability. Just to get rid of it. And then we'll do this. And Ikaris is going to pop her in the back. There we go. Now Ikaris is popping the same dude we're attacking on it. And oh, it's ugly. Do you see the damage we're doing? Too much. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I don't want to say he's busted like you're saying, but I mean, it's hard not to believe it. He's a 4-star that plays well with others for sure. And I think at the 5-star game level, which is somewhere where I'm at and some others I know, he's hitting so hard while in the air that he acts like a 5-star, and yet he's untouchable because he's airborne. It's going to force people to bring Archangels and Elsa Bloodstones to fight, and then that in its turn is going to kind of change who people counteract them with. So if you beat someone with an Archangel or an Elsa Bloodstone, you're basically asking to get Okoye Eye-Hulked or Colossus Scarlet Witched, or, you know, it's going to become rock, paper, scissors more and more, and I think the game is actually going to be welcome for it. Let's do this day 2. Let's roll this out. I probably shouldn't keep doing this, but hey, let's do it anyways. We'll use this loner. He could take the hit. Hey, Strange. We'll do this. Oh no, my loners went down. Big whoop. Go over here. Day 2, show your stuff. Nah, I don't want to show my stuff. We're going to use this loner. And who do we got? What are we going to do here? I kind of like it if I could just kill him in one hit, but that's probably being greedy, isn't it? Do this. We'll do that. Oh, come on, one more. There you go. Thank you. Lady Death swooping in. Okay, we're almost at the hard stuff. Day 2, node 3. Got Wanda, 3-star Wanda, that is. 4-star Iceman, and a Commander. This node can be somewhat annoying if you let Iceman get enough blue to start stunning you, or Scarlet Witch gets enough purple to do some mass team damage, but really, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Get rid of Iceman first. Commander is going to be somewhat annoying feeding him, but just get rid of Iceman. So we used, what was it, Vulture last time, just for fun to see people in the air. Let's change it up a bit. Heal her up. We'll keep the loner out there, because mine isn't going to do anything better. Let's switch it to 4 stars only. Well, and 3s, why not, just in case. Let's see, we want Ikaris in the air at all times, right? So maybe we should play with characters that put him in the air, right? Let's search out green, black, purple. Gwenpool. Gwenpool's black says she pops her allies into the air, and she makes some projectiles while doing it. So Ikaris will do his thing while in the air as well. Just another way to put him up there. Just a thought. And of course, her purple can be pretty handy, but I mean, we're relying on Ikaris for purple. So let's go. I actually considered putting 3-star Hulk, 3-star She-Hulk on a team together for the meme, but I feel it'll get laughed at. I wouldn't laugh at it per se. If you're going to use both of them together, honestly, She-Hulk has the better green because it just keeps the enemy held down. Her red is kind of neat too. It's a cheap team hit. But 3-star regular Hulk, his black is amazing. The fact that it puts out 1-turn countdowns, use that mixed with someone that plays with countdowns, like, oh, I don't know, 4-star Marvel, who buffs tiles whenever a countdown finishes. Yeah, you start trying to think of ways to get your 3-star Hulk to tank. Here's a hint. Put a support on him that makes his match damage higher than other people on your team. Now he becomes your tank, and then he takes hits, and then other people could sit behind him while he gets those angry countdowns rolling. It's really fun if you start rolling it just right. back when I was in my 4-star game, you know, I didn't have any of these champ 5-stars at all. I would use 3-star Hulk, 4-star Rocket, and 4-star Marvel. You get a bunch of strikes on the screen just to start because of Rocket, right? And then you make sure to make a match where Hulk sits in front. Usually his red or his black, something like that, or his green. You have to put a support on him to make sure he matches more, you know, has stronger match damage than Marvel. Marvel sits behind Hulk. Hulk takes a hit, gets angry from it. The countdown counts down. It strengthens a bunch of those strikes out there that Rocket has out there. And then his anger countdowns do team damage. So all of a sudden you're doing a bunch of team damage because those strikes are so strong from Marvel buffing them. You just keep Hulk in front, keep letting him get angry, and he just smashes through people. Before you know it, you're doing like 5k to the whole team, 10k to the whole team, 15k to the whole team, all based on counter hits from anger. I'll get that for yellow. Thank you. Okay, so you have 4 of them have all 13 covers, but they're not champs yet. Got it. Well, you're working on it. That's good. I mean, you got to start somewhere. Uh-oh. I did not see that countdown coming down over there. Yikes. Probably should have paid attention to that. I was going to match that gun. Now it's gone. Well, at least my opportunity to was gone. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Probably take some more green. I'm thinking. Yeah. Probably should get rid of Iceman. Commander is threatening because of the AP, but really need to get rid of Iceman. Do I do the purple to get Ikaris in the air, or the black to let Gwenpool knock everyone in the air? I'm only 5 away from the black, so I'm going to guess that. I really hate this stun. It's 4 turns of just bleh. And now my Ikaris is in front, and I don't like it. Let's, she's gonna be stunned for a while. I probably need to get Ikaris in the air before something bad happens. If you don't mind spending health packs, having that Thanos maxed out like you're saying is gonna really cut down on time for your daily grinds. What is this? Arcane Incant and Snowman. I think I need to get rid of those because he's gonna punch me and that's gonna hurt a lot. Yep. And he's still gonna punch me. Can you stop that for just a moment? Wow. I've sat here looking at the wrong screens. I should have been paying attention to what's on my phone screen. Ugh, the enemy's getting away from me. Let's see. Ikaris is stunned. Gwenpool's stunned. And Rogue is about ready to be punched in the face as a... Oh boy. She might go down like a sack of potatoes. Nope, just stunning her. Okay. Well, that's ugly. So now they get a free move. Gonna punch me out. That's a lot of damage. I hate that. And Scarlet Witch just keeps feeding that to him. Oh, this is ugly. I need to get out of this. Do I have enough purple to go airborne? I do, right? Okay, so when he comes out of stun, he can go airborne if he lives. So she's gonna get... Gwen's gonna get stunned right now. Ah, yikes. This might be a wipe. I might have to restart and actually, I don't know, pay attention to the game next time. That is my bad. You done? Are you done? I would like my turn. Oh my lord. Stop. Please don't. Oh, just in time to have like no hit points to do anything with. I guess I'll do this just to stop them from doing stuff. Sorry for taking you over the game, huh? Hey, that's a good point. AO double edge. He makes a good point, Mark. Being in an alliance will get you tons of extra stuff. How am I still alive? Ugh, yikes. Okay, let's pop everyone up in the air. Give me some defense rolling out there, and now Ikaris is airborne where he needs to be. This is a moment when I should have been ready for this. If you have an extra web page pulled up in the background, go to Google or D3Go's website and look up the wiki for Gwenpool Sploits. Her little exploit board, I don't know this stuff by heart, but man, she can do everything with it. She can remove all the enemy strikes from the board with one command. Remove all the enemy protects, all the enemy attacks. She could destroy a single row of her choice, a single column of her choice, all the corners of her choice. She could do all this with this console, but there's a lot of duds too. If you put in the wrong code, all of a sudden you're just doing like 1 damage, or you turn to the purples pink, supposedly. You know, just silly stuff. So it's a fun ability, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to do you a lot of good if you don't know the codes. That said, I might even just gamble it right now. I mean, what do I got to lose? I'm already kind of losing. Oh, man. What do I do? Do I take that? I think I will. I'm going to take this. That defense is serving me. Good. Okay, so he came down from being airborne, right? So I should be able to fire off this red. Right? I think this will do. Yep, it generated some more. Good. Okay, so now I can put him back up in the sky. I mean, I'm not going to win here. I don't know why I'm trying this, but here I am. Get out of here, Facebook. Who cares? Am I using my green for anything? I guess theoretically for Chekhov's gun if she stays alive. I need more green than what they're giving me, though. I'll match that. Yikes, 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 yikes. I'm in the sky, nah. Remember, he makes his own matches while he's up there. Can't reach me while I'm up there. Sorry, Icy. My match damage is increased because I got 12 yellow. Really thinking about it. I haven't joined one yet, but it seems like every time I ask a question, I won't get a response for my 2 to 3 days. Really thinking about leaving. The last one I was in, they just heckled me because I was on their level. Roster was lacking them. But man, yeah, then man, leave. There's tons of them in the sea. I would not blame you one bit for leaving them. If you feel like you're not getting the response you deserve, do it. Get the heck out of there. There's no reason to be belittled like that. I think I have a fun idea. I wonder if this will work. Let's do this. And then let's get in the sky. Am I gonna win being airborne with 416 health? Oh my lord. Are you looking at this? Yeah, Mark, I would totally think about leaving. Oh my god, I pulled it out. Ikaris in the sky with diamonds. Very cool. That worked. Okay, let's do this. Mark, to be quite honest, I would totally invite you to the Alliance if I wasn't full with all 20 slots. But to be quite also honest, there is a small turnover. 1 or 2 slots seem to turn over once in a while. So I do usually announce it when we're recruiting, but we're pretty lenient too. So we only recruit if someone's like gone after like 7+ days and not telling us that they're going to be out, or maybe they're like bad mouthing people in the Alliance, you know, just acting like not a cool person, stuff like that. We don't have a ton of requirements. But we have a bunch of people that have been around since, I don't know, like me, for 8+ years. Ikaris is broken for the win, right? Oh my lord, sitting in the air, just hitting like 2 people at once, and for extra match damage? That was ridiculous. Let's see it prove its worth here. Riri Williams, Mockingbird, Decoy. Everyone knows this is a problem fight, but hey, we got Cyclops boosting damage, and we're going to use someone that, I don't know, isn't Gwenpool. Let's use a 5-star. Let's really push it out there. Who's going to make yellow for me to abuse? Probably no one. I probably have to think about this in another way, another light. I mean, I guess I could use like a 4-star if they're good. But they have to be a decent 4-star. I don't want to resort to Yelena. She's really good for this fight because she keeps them down, so to speak. They can't really cast a lot because she keeps their AP low. Null might be fun just for the fact that he's going to keep picking at the lowest health person, and Ikaris is sitting there hitting people in the background. That could be a fun hit. Ooh, Doom. Why Doom? Because of his blue. Whenever the enemy makes a black or yellow match, steal 1 AP of that color and heal Doom for health. Well, in other words, I'm getting yellow for free from them, and I can also use his black to just do a big ol' boom to one of them. Not a bad thought. Kind of like where that's going. No worries, to be honest, I'm still learning where I'm at with the characters and skill play. I don't want to be a burden to any team on every day playing. Oh, jeez. That's not a thing in our Alliance. But I was complete Deadpool dailies and missions that are available to my level. Yeah, that's all, in my opinion, and this is just my humble opinion, any and every Alliance would be happy to have someone like that. Should be happy to have someone like that. Because really, everyone was there at some point. And if you foster, good vibes, as people say, teach some people as you go, as they need or as they ask, there's no reason why they won't grow up to be just as good of a partner in the Alliance. I was once one of the lowest guys in my Alliance, but I play every single day, and now I'm one of the leading 2 to 3 people in my Alliance. And it's not because people dropped out. It's really just because of constant play and paying attention, mentoring and learning as I go. That's really it. I'm tempted to see if maybe that new Ghost Pool. I mean, the new, Ghost Rider. I'm just thinking of Ghost Rider Deadpool there. That's a thought. I don't know. I'm thinking that Dr. Doom idea might be really fun. I'm trying to think if there's any other way I can capitalize yellow. Not that I'm seeing. I mean, you know what I could do? Wanda. I didn't even think about it. I could just set her, what's it called? Welcome to My Reality. Set that chaos magic to yellow. Let's go for it. That could be fun. let's do it. To make this work, let's throw in a boost of 2 purple. Call it a day. Because really, let's call it what it is. Cyclops is there to boost match damage. He's not there for his red and green. And that requires yellow. Ikaris' match damage is based on yellow. So you really need yellow to make this work. Ugh. And there's no yellow I can see immediately. So I'm going to take the match 4 because, you know, stuff. Of course that happened. Not to mention, Wanda's going to protect the team a little bit too, which is very handy. Here's hoping she can protect them enough. What should I do? More purple. So now, I can throw that into yellow. Let's get this rolling. Let's go with, I guess, blue, because we don't want Riri to have it. And it could be really handy in Wanda's hands. We'll take the red, I guess. I don't want to give the red. If I take the red, actually, Riri's going to pop some up in the air and... Well, Ikaris could probably take the hit now, so let's do it. You know, he's like... And he likes being airborne, so do it. Yes! That'll work. That'll work. That's what you do. So, if you see Riri has enough green to pop some up in the air, make sure Ikaris goes in front. Because now he's airborne, which is where he likes to be. So, yeah, we're going to do this. And there's that extra match damage in the background. Hi, Mockingbird. But dude, that's fun for you, isn't it? Meanwhile, we're going to take this and we're going to do this debilitating hex on Mockingbird so her passive won't generate so much AP for her when I accidentally or purposely do a match 4. And now the decoy will be dead because of mystical feedback. Good stuff. I'm just going to keep Riri in front because... Well, actually, I'm going to switch Mockingbird in front because then she'll take the match damage. Riri will take the extra heavy hitting Ikaris in the background when I get him up in the air again. Which actually will be very soon. According to Riri, her green is ready to go. So I just need... Oh, shoot. I don't have a way to put him up in the air right now. Because only red and yellow is going to put him in the air. Oh no, they're going to pop Wanda up in the air. I don't want Wanda up in the air. Okay, this pains me to do it, but I'm going to match the purple on the bottom left. It's going to get rid of my mystical feedback. They're going to hit me with the uppercut and a match damage at least. And I'm not going to have the mystical feedback to do the clap back on them. But I'll have enough purple to send Ikaris into the sky, and I think that's going to be highly important. Okay, I was just reading your message. Yeah, you don't mind asking questions about passive teams. I don't want to give up on my team build of a passive team. I understand each character brings their own unique ideas, but it's just me on passive teams, if that's what that meant. Yeah, I don't blame you. Like I said earlier, passive is the way to go. You have nothing wrong about that at all. You're not incorrect at all. Passive is the way to go, and that's not even just being lazy. That's just the way this game is. They made passive really strong, and they don't seem to be backing away from that anytime soon. Look at that. I put that debilitating hex on Mockingbird. Her bombshells are going to take 3 turns instead, and they're not fortified. So we actually have a chance of getting rid of them, or just, I don't know, getting rid of her. Ikaris does more match damage if someone's in the back. So I should probably put Riri up front so Mockingbird's going to feel a heavier hit. Question is, what hit am I gonna do? I guess I'll do that one. Perfect, that worked. We'll do that. Yeah, she might die before those go off. Oh, thank you, Wanda. That was perfect placement. I also forgot the only 4-star that I have close to being max skill is Silk. Silk, really? Silk's fun. But once again, she's a web user, so you kind of want to surround her with web people. That's the one weird thing about web people, is they all have to be together, otherwise they're kind of really not that effective. The only exception to that rule is Okoye, who boosts everyone and anyone and loves everyone. So yeah. I'll take this match 5 while we're over here. Yeah, Silk is a lot of fun though. Like Silk plus Infinity Spider plus Miles Morales is ridiculous. It's a huge damage machine with healing built in, and it's all passive. Making webs passive because of Infinity. It's really good. Nothing bad to say about that team. It's great 4-star team material. Should I do this or should I wait for him to come down? I'll probably wait for him to come down. I mean, everyone should be fine. Let's do this. Much as like the web team's not a fan, to be honest. I have 3-star Spider-Man and 4-star Infinite Spider-Man. Yeah, 3-star Spider-Man, his only thing worth really talking about, and I'm saying this as a 4-star and up player, okay, is that his blue only costs 5, and it stuns a person for 1 turn, but at 5 levels, it stuns for 3 turns if you have 3 or more webs out there. I think it's 3 or more. But point is, 3 or more webs is nothing. At the 4-star level, Infinity Spidey's just throwing webs out like nothing, like singles at a nightclub. He's just spewing singles, spewing webs out like it's nothing. Okay, and there's so many webs on the screen based on him, or O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099. He does the same thing. They spew out webs so often. So just a couple matches in, 5 blue gets you a 3-turn stun, and you're putting out another web. 5 blue gets you another 3-turn stun. All of a sudden, with Miles Morales, Spider-Man's yellow is strong, don't get me wrong, but the fact that it only does more damage if someone on your team is already down is kind of, it's like you're not getting the full bang for your buck unless you have a teammate that's down. That's not really a plan. That's like a backup, like just in case. I like to put all my chips in the let's not have someone down basket. But back on the 3-star Spider-Man blue kick, Miles Morales has an ability. His passive says when a web is matched by you or the enemy, you make 1 purple, 1 red, and 1 blue. So when you have all those webs out there, he's generating blue AP, which he doesn't use. So 3-star Spidey's like, oh, thank you very much. I'll just keep throwing out stuns for 5 AP left and right. But again, that's a plan that I used back in 3 and 4-star territory, and it was really fun. We should get this on with. I wanted to just do that because Ikaris is airborne, and this might kill her. It did. Anyways. By the way, you were saying Ikaris is busted? I'm starting to believe it more and more. Usually, 5-star Cyclops isn't feared that much. I think he's good in certain situations, but that's it. Ikaris is pretty darn good, as we know already. And Wanda just helped them tremendously pull this victory out. And no one died. That's amazing. So, Day 2, Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. is done. If I was going to build a web team, it would be Miles Infinite Spider. Yes, Miles is awesome. Infinite is really good for making more webs. And you have Silk already. I would throw them in there with her because that's free healing and free passive damage. She does that really well. That's just my... Wait a minute. The only 4-star you have close to being max skill is Silk. Wait a minute. You have Silk almost at max skill? Maybe I'm going crazy here, but her blue, I believe it is. As a matter of fact, let me look. 4-star. What's it? Blue, yellow. I can't remember the third color offhand, so let's just go down. There it is. Blue, yellow, black. Just like 2099. That's right. Her blue. Yeah, there it is. For 7 blue, you're getting 7. You're creating 7 strength, 72 tiles of the chosen type. So strike, attack, or protect. And 5 random tiles turn to fortified webs. I'm bringing this up only because you were working with Polaris and Medusa. Just saying, if you're working with Polaris and Medusa, you might want to look at that. For 4 blue, you're going to get 7 tiles out there. And Polaris and Medusa are going to be like, yummy. This is what we wanted. Just a thought. Obviously, it's a web character, but she works with those tiles. So I don't know, that might actually work out in your favor. Creates 3 4 web tiles and 4 strength 58 green strike tiles. So her black makes some. Her blue makes a bunch. Her yellow is just for healing, but still, that's a good thing. And she improves tiles. Even better, she's at 11. I think you might have a winner with this. I wouldn't have thought of Silk offhand, because usually I think of her as a web person. I mean, look at her. She looks like a web person. But all 3 of her abilities work with strike, attack, protect tiles. They make them or improve them. I don't know. If I were you, did you try using that? Yeah. I mean, okay, 2 blue. 2 blue creates 3 tiles. That's still not bad. 5 black. So you're making 4 strength 58 green strikes. And 4 yellow. Improve 3 friendly tiles by 60. Not bad. I'd give that a shot if I were you. Obviously, you're aiming for blue, either for Silk to use or for Polaris to use. Polaris would be stun. Silk is going to create tiles. Well, I guess Polaris makes tiles too. But then you got black making tiles as well. So you have more ability to make tiles to feed Polaris and Medusa. That's not a bad set you got there. I'd give it a shot. See what you do with her. I mean, after all, Medusa and Polaris, both of them aren't using yellow. I mean, they have yellow on Medusa, but it's passive. Neither one of them are using black. And the blue could go either way. I mean, obviously, you're probably going to use Polaris's, let's be honest. But still. Yeah. Let us know how that is. I'm really curious. That's a neat idea. And that's it for me, I think. I mean, we did 2 days of Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. within a long video, but hey, it was worth it. And, you know, we got some good intel there. And Ikaris is proven to be amazing. Let me just say that his match damage is ridiculous, especially with Airborne. You've seen it work right there. Mix it with a 5-star for best results. I had a lot of fun playing with him earlier in the introducing stage using Colossus to punch someone pretty darn strong, and then watch him punch harder in the back. That's ridiculous. I would say let's see it on stream to see the outcome. Let's see, do I got a safe haven I could do that in? I mean, see, Well, see, here's the problem with my stream. My PvP looks like this. Okoye, Colossus, Scarlet Witch. That's a lot of pain. 4 stars aren't going to survive that. You know, this is probably one of the easier teams you're going to see me fight against. And they're all 405, 420. So yeah, I don't think Silk, Polaris, and Medusa are going to win any of these fights. Just due to hit points alone. Not to mention everything else going into it. I don't know if there's another place I could really throw them out safely. I mean, I guess I could go into here. I mean, those are level 65, so that's not even a challenge. Maybe here? 510. Yikes. We could try it. No struggle, no pain. Don't need to see a death battle. I don't know. I'm curious. I wonder, this is just thugs and hitmans. Oh, you got me curious. Let's see. Polaris. Medusa. Is this sad how I can just... I remember the colors like this? I think it's sad. Okay. So that's the 3. Those are the guys we're talking about. Now, of course, mine are all champed. I got 306, 323, and 283. So take that with a grain of salt. I also have Vibranium Ore on her. That's tier 4, which is awesome. And I don't remember why I have the Quinjet on her. What do I have this on here for? When I make a match in the team's strongest color, there's a chance to create a strike type. Oh, Jesus, that's great. I don't have one on Medusa, but it's okay. We don't need it. Let's see what happens. I'm curious. You got me thinking here. Now we got 66,000 hit points on these goons, but let's see if we can, I don't know, make something out of this. We're gonna want more blue now. Oh, wow, we're probably going to want to turn off... Let's turn off the animations, because this is going to be the same animation over and over again. Because Polaris... I don't know about you, but Polaris animations get kind of dull after a while. I definitely want to keep making black, so Silk can take advantage of that. I'm afraid I gotta match these countdowns when I can, because I don't know if I have many ways to deal with them otherwise. We might lose this just due to that, but we'll find out. Let's get the Entanglement Match, because we want to get more tiles out there to play with. Polaris and Medusa, love that stuff. How much damage is this cheap shot gonna do to me? 20,000. Any one of these girls is gonna die if that hits them. That's kind of scary. By kind of, I mean it is. I'm looking for a way to... I could just match those purples or team ups over there and hope for something to fall, but I don't think hope is going to really drive this home. Yeah. I was kind of hoping a yellow would fall so I could use it, but I don't think that's going to happen. Onslaught, no. Nope, 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 nope. So you're about ready to see some girls get slaughtered here. This is going to happen. Who is it going to be? Medusa? Oh, well. If it's going to happen... Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I matched the wrong one. No! Bye, Polaris. Oh, no. It's okay. We have tons of health packs. I don't know why I matched green. There was no purpose to that. We only have Medusa and Silk left, which means we need purple, yellow, blue, and black. Take that purple. I don't see anything else happening with this. Cheap Shot's going to come on in and ruin another girl's day. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's just a covering fire. That's good. I didn't bother looking. I thought it was going to be a cheap shot. Anything else out of here yet? Nope, just that. That's great. That's a cheap shot. That's gonna hurt us a lot. Should it be Silk that dies? I'm thinking it probably should be. Medusa's got the higher chance of doing anything productive. Yeah. No, honestly, I think this could work with where you're playing, but I'm playing against, you saw, level 510 goons. I mean, what are we expecting to happen here? You know? I need someone that would actually get rid of countdowns or punish countdowns. So I can't play against some like level 510 tile movers either. Their match damage would kill me. It's just a level difference, that's all. I don't have too many areas where I could play with theoretical teams like that, unfortunately. Kind of wish I would, but I just don't have it. What can I do in here? Well, you know what I could do? Something random. I could like do this. Get rid of a really expensive team up for no reason at all. I'm kind of like trying to stay alive for no reason other than spiting the computer. Go Team Spite. It was just covering fire. Okay, that's fine. I kind of want to do something different, but oh, there we go. Now, another person that would work with them, with Polaris and Medusa, that just come to mind. And of course, this might be a harder person to grab for you because there's no 3-star that feeds them. But the new 4-star Kate Pride, she does a lot of extra damage based on the tiles that have been, you know, matched, destroyed, etc. And if you got Polaris and Medusa out there, you're creating more and more. So, just a thought. I think Kate Pride could also do you some good. But yeah, try out the Silk thing on people on your level. And I'm really interested to hear if that works really well. I feel like it should. Should be a no-brainer. But yeah. Thoughts on Mr. Sinister? He seems interesting when I get to 5-star level. Okay, my thoughts on Mr. Sinister here. I want to put out there that I am a natural optimist, okay? Not everyone thinks Mr. Sinister is that great, but I will say something for him that not a lot of people really mention. He is the only 5-star character that said, traps, I'm all in. So if you ever want to make a trap-based team, Mr. Sinister is there for you. He loves a trap. He's really good at this black ability, the original Sinister, at, as long as you have black AP, it is a passive that spends just a couple of black AP, just drains a little bit, and prevents damage, and creating 2 trap tiles that deal damage when matched by either team. So in other words, he makes more traps and prevents damage just by passively having black AP. Purple, passively, whenever an enemy fires a power, he creates 3 trap tiles. If an enemy has 3 or more AP in Sinister Secret's trap tile color, when it's matched by either team, steal 3 enemy AP in that color. So he creates traps when the enemy fires powers. And of course those traps, you know, punish the AP pools. And then finally the blue. It's the only power he can actually fire. It's 8 AP, but it deals damage based on every friendly trap on the board up to 8 tiles when matched by either team. Now, this doesn't say the limit of how many you put out there. You could fire off one behold and another behold and another behold. The only problem with Mr. Sinister is that traps aren't guaranteed. This is passive, so yes, it's going to go off. This is passive, so yes, it's going to go off. But there's no guarantee that the enemy is actually going to match your traps. You actually have to put them in the enemy's way, and hopefully they'll fall into them. But there's no guarantee. And that's the reason why traps aren't looked favorably upon, is because you can't guarantee it, and you can overwrite them. If someone creates attack, strike, projectiles, countdowns, whatever, they have automatic precedence, importance, whatever you want to call it, over traps. So they will overwrite them. So traps are actually kind of flimsy at the end of the day. So for all of Mr. Sinister's coolness in the passive trap making department, it is kind of underwhelming because an enemy Polaris, a 4-star character, can just create more tiles over top of his traps and ruin his plan. So Sinister seems cool, but when you see 4-star characters making tiles left and right and that could thwart his plan, then you start to think, oh, is he really that cool though? I think Dr. Doom's better. Dr. Doom, as you saw me earlier, he can steal yellow and black AP when the enemy matches yellow and black. He also heals from that same stealing. He can actually do a team heal that shuffles the board that actually is possible, has the potential to make cascades. I say that because some people shuffle can't make cascades. I'm looking at you, 4-star Quake. Her shuffle will never leave a cascade on the board, but Doom's can. And his black hits like a truck. Also, his passive fall in favor. So when he dies, if he dies, all the enemy strike, attack, and projectiles get deleted. That's amazing. It's really good for thwarting like teams that thrive on that stuff. So I'd say Doom over Sinister any day. Just call Junior passive because that will make it work. Cool. Well, I'm glad I could help you out with some of this planning. Doom or Sinister? I'd say Doom. I want to use Sinister more, I do, but you need people to force trap tiles into existence. Like, for example, America Chavez makes traps with those match 4s, so she actually works pretty good with Sinister. But that's one character out of many, and he doesn't have a lot of partners that really scream out that he's good with. Someone that can make more blue for him or black is always welcome, because then he could do more trap fun that way. But yeah, at the end of the day, Sinister's just not... He doesn't pack enough punch. He doesn't pack enough guaranteed punch. How about that? That's what I should say. Doesn't pack enough guaranteed punch. Anyways. Ugh. Okay, I really need to go. It's after midnight where I'm at. I need to get some sleep for work in the morning. Thank you very much for tuning in, Mark. And also to, who was that? AO? I saw earlier make that mention to you. Yeah, AO Double Edge. I appreciate all the support. So, thank you. You have a good night. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.